Hi, I'm Dr. Haley Perlis, sports psychology and peak performance expert. Picture this. I'm 12 years old in an alpine ski racing event that's considered the junior world championship. It was one of two races of the year where everyone my age around the world gathered together to compete. And I'm bib number 9 and number 8 is in the starting gate. And if you know anything about ski racing, specifically slalom events, you know that I have about 45 seconds until it's my turn to compete. And so my coach comes up to me like he always did, gives me a little bit of a shoulder rub to relax me, but this time he does something extra. He takes out a $100 bill and puts it right in front of my face and tells me that this is what he's betting on me to win today. And he doesn't plan on losing. So in that moment, I have two choices. One choice is to completely freak out and get really anxious and start thinking about all the what ifs. What if I make a mistake? What if I'm not as good as he thinks I am? What if, what if, what if? On the other hand, I can say to myself, wow, if he believes in me, and with his knowledge of this sport and understanding of who I'm competing with, why shouldn't I believe in myself? Well, I will tell you that this story has a happy ending, so I did think the latter. I did use his confidence to fuel my confidence. And not only did my confidence skyrocket, but so did my motivation and my focus. And if you've heard of being in the zone flow state, that was my first experience with flow. Not only did I win, but I won by 4 seconds, which is a big lead in the sport of ski racing. But I didn't really know then what had gone on. I didn't really understand what mentally had taken place. But a few weeks later, we had a sports psychologist come and speak to our team, and that's when it just hit me. And I went home at 12 years old, and I told my parents that I wanted to pursue sports psychology. And I stayed the course. My undergraduate degree is in kinesiology with psychology from the University of Western. I have a master's in sport pedagogy, which is coaching behavior, from the University of Florida, and then a PhD in sports psychology from the University of Northern Colorado. In addition to my education, I also got really involved in sport and fitness during those 10 years. I coached alpine ski racing right from 7 years old to U18s. And then I also started teaching group fitness. I was a fitness instructor and trainer. And when I graduated, within a year of graduating, I started my own practice, and I was working with national team athletes right from the get-go. I also published my first book, became a national presenter at the top fitness conferences, as well as an industry leader by one of the top associations, the IRSA, in the fitness world. And what I do is I apply peak performance to sport, business, as well as fitness. And peak performance, what does that mean? It means that my 4 primary disciplines is motivation, confidence, concentration, and arousal regulation. So really doing whatever we can do from the neck up to help our athletes and coaches, and when I say athletes, I mean all types of athletes, whether it's sport, business, or fitness, and coaches, sport, business, or fitness, achieve peak performance, get into their optimal zone of functioning. If you have any questions, any future questions about sports psychology, please don't hesitate to ask. I look forward to interacting with you guys, sharing knowledge, learning from you, and developing a great relationship.